like I feel a stranger. I want to feel connected to Russian culture just like I did before, but I just feel a stranger now because I'm like more of a Canadian, I guess. Just from so many years living here, like I feel more Canadian.
And again, like when I visit, I always I'm going to the gym here, so 3-4 times a week I'm at the gym. So there, like, you can go to the gym, but you also want to spend sometimes outside and see what's going on around, what kind of store around.
And like so many people here,
yeah.
they work out outside. Like for example, we live in Toronto, so there's so many people you see every day running outside and doing exercise outside, and it's so normal.
Yeah, in Russia you won't see people on the street like wearing their clothes, their workout, like running or jogging.
Yeah, like
or
sports clothes. People just
So
don't do that.
People just, most of the use in the gyms, like you won't be seeing them outside for the exercise. That's just kind of like people looking at me like I'm walking fast. So obviously they might be guessing I'm exercising, but they won't be doing.
Yeah, I know. They still give you like that, look of like,
yeah,
what the
like
hell?
what she's doing, like she's like trying to exercise or what. But it's
See, like I think that's also part of the culture. I realize that a lot of people, more from like America, Canada, they kind of tend to like use their space. Exercise outside, go for a run. You always see it in movies.
Like ride a bicycles,
you always see it in movies, but you don't see that in Russia very much.
No, you can see it
all. Like people don't really exercise outside. They go to the gym or whatever. No, people do ride bicycles though.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody, but maybe.
Yeah, sometimes I think they sometimes use bicycles. Not obviously not as much as we use in Toronto, for example, Toronto, Canada, because bicycles here are obviously, as many people probably know, is mostly a transportation, almost like a vehicle. It's like the same as having a vehicle is renting a bicycle is the same as having a vehicle. Like people use that transportation here a lot, and that's something you would not see in Russia, definitely. Well, another thing we probably should talk about that's actually kind of interesting, I find it actually very interesting, is that certain times when you go out in Russia, especially like more of a high-end restaurants, people sometimes are so nice in a different way. They wouldn't want to like, come up and talk to you like a Canadian would. But tell us what happened to you one time.
Yeah, so one day we celebrate. I don't remember, there was a just girls party, and we were sitting, eating, ordering dinner, and prepare our bills. And when we asked the waiter, can we have a bill, please? So the waiter say, your bill is paid. I say, like, what is that paid? Nobody paid. I say, girls, anybody paid? He say, no, nobody paid. And he say that table they beside, they paid your bill. So that can happen. Or might be the big bottle of champagne, Maya Chandon, and champagne came to your table, say this
from that
table, they send it to you as a gift. So
you see that, like, I mean, I go a lot. I go quite a bit. It have never happened to me here. And, like, I find it's all about culture. Everything is about culture.
But you know what? I know that one friend, that somebody bought the coffee in the Tim Hortons in the drive-through. They say, your coffee is paid.
Oh,
Can you imagine? It was in Victoria, BC, so the driver said, oh my God, like,
that's so nice. But that's like, that's a Canadian, that's totally Canadian thing.
But this was happening once.
I feel like it's totally a Canadian thing. Somebody pays for your Tim Hortons.
So another Canadian things, guys, when I couldn't understand from before I moved here, is everybody Tim Hortons. I said, okay, what is that Tim Hortons? Like, so we went once, I said, okay, just like coffee, like they call the restaurant. So restaurant is a coffee, donuts, like sandwiches, and like some wraps, like that kind of food. So they call it Tim Hortons restaurant. So I wasn't really care before because I didn't really the cup coffee, like big cup, so I prefer like something smocks and at home and something nice.
Yeah,
so,
something more like
yeah. And after,
to.
you know, and after like couple, like 2-3 years, I went to visit my mom in Russia. So I come back and I catch myself when I landed in Toronto, where I'm going, what I'm doing. You can't believe to buy the coffee. I said, oh my God, I'm turning to Canadian. So that was crazy, and I couldn't believe it because before I just couldn't stand it. I couldn't go. I didn't like it. I just don't like the style because I like it all nice. So that's happened with me. I think like a couple, like 3 years, 4 years.
No, like you know what? Like before, when I was a teenager, and I lived in Russia, and we didn't have a certain thing of like, you know, going out too much. Like we were more like stay-at-home kind of kids, and you know, I've noticed one thing about here is that a lot of all the students, it doesn't matter, high school, university, college, whatever, they like to go out and socialize over coffee or like, you know, whatever, and like Tim Hortons actually bringing people together. Like I just had so many good times where like, you know, people are like, oh come on, let's just go get some Tim Hortons and it'll be all good. Like Tim Hortons just actually became part of my life. Yeah. Like going to Tim Hortons is like a thing I do now. Which like I never had anything like this I did in Russia. I don't just go to a place like for something, like a coffee. Yeah. I just make it at home. But here, it's like a certain experience. It's like, oh, let's go get Tim Hortons. Like,
yeah, just coffee, get together. Like,
yeah, get together and have coffee. You know?
Where's the Tim Hortons?
Yeah, like, let's meet at Tim Hortons. Or, you know, I find it really interesting. It's really cultural.
Yeah.
I think it's really cultural. Like, it's a Canadian thing for sure. I think it is.
Another thing about pajama day at school. When I saw the friends as some kids at school, and I say, why is the morning, right? Everybody preparing to school, wearing the pajama, you sleep, you're just not changing, you just, you know, changing a different pajama, you just go like pajama day. Like if it's in Russia, people say, are you like okay
are you
today?
Crazy?
Like, are you like something wrong with you? Are you like drink too much or what's happening? Like what's a kind of pajama day? So nobody will let you go. Like even you can't go to school. This kind of look with crazy hair, pajama all day.
Like you know what's funny? Like back when I was in high school. In Canada, in Canadian high school, actually, like, you know, at first, like the first time I ever heard about pajama day, I'm like, I'm not doing that. This is ridiculous. Like, I'm not gonna wear pajama pants and go sit in class and like wear a robe. Like, what the heck is this? But no, listen, by the time I was graduating, I'm like, pajama day? Okay, like I can dig this. Like, no, I was into pajama days, I can tell you that right now. Pajama days was probably one of my favorite days.
Heels at school?
Oh no, nobody. Like I was probably the only one person who ever wore heels in my high school.
Yeah, I think if everybody can see heels, they say, oh, Russians. Because nobody really, like, people can't wear them. They can't.
No, it's like, is
they
that
can't
your birthday? Is that your birthday? What's going on? What's happening? You all dressed up. What's going on?
Yeah, no, it's just
like,
a birthday.
Nothing. It's
They
just
can't use it, they can't walk with it, they can't hold themselves, they no balance, nothing. So they just say, oh, that's with heels, so for sure she's Russian. Yeah. Sorry guys, we're Russians.
Yeah, no, like I find like just mostly like regardless, not just like Russian people, but a lot of European people, they're more into like dressing up. Here it's more of like sit back and like
casual.
More like casual.
Like you
more
just put in the laundry.
But I mean like
on.
Toronto. Let's say Toronto. Toronto is more of like, you know, dressed up kind of style and stuff. But anywhere else, it's mostly casual. And that's what I like about Canada because I like that about Canada because I always used to be like, you know, oh my God, what am I gonna wear today? And I used to be in school.
What time you need to get up to do your hair?
I have to get up and like do the hair and whatever.